Vous écoutez le Mouv.
So, Karine from the record company, she just said, Slash, do you know their coffee? Does anyone ever call you Saul anymore?
Nobody's called me Saul since my grandmother. She passed away in like 1988 or 89.
So no one's called you Saul in 24 years? Even your wife doesn't call you Saul?
She met me as Slash. She's never called me Saul in her life.
That's hilarious.
Not really, My dad calls me Slash. My brother calls me Slash.
They're pissed at you.
The police call me Saul because I keep my real name on my driver's license.
So you don't have the police photo with like the big top hat?
No. That'd be funny though. It's a dumb hat. It's not the same because now it seems like if I do that, it's like just asking for attention. It's like a Mickey Mouse kind of a thing.
It's like, look at me, I'm Slash. Well, you mentioned it's a Mickey Mouse kind of thing. It's almost Halloween. Do you get kids coming up to your house dressed as you?
That's funny. I remember last year I went to a party and there was 3 other guys there with the top hat, and it was very uncomfortable. Kind of, you walk in and you just feel like a fucking idiot.
So you didn't go up to them and talk to them?
No, I actually hung out with one of them. We were introduced or something, and turned out to be somebody sort of interesting from the industry or something like that. And his wife or his girlfriend was dressed like Axl, and I sat, me and Slash and Axl at the table. It was funny.
A lot of people don't know all the, when you were young, you grew up around a lot of musicians and stuff too, like Bowie and the rest. Did you ever hear them playing when you were little?
I actually loved that particular period. When we moved to the States, that was when I was introduced to a lot of entertainers, musicians, because there was the Flip Wilson show and Sonny and Cher and all these shows that were on TV, Ed Sullivan, blah, blah, blah. And my mom did a lot of clothes for these things, so I was constantly going, you get dragged around as a little kid. And so Cher had her design some clothes for her, but I didn't remember what she was like, yeah.
That's amazing. Cher's costumes, that's not anybody's costumes too.
She made some crazy clothes for a lot of different people. I mean, she did the clothes for the Pointer Sisters back then weren't crazy. They were very sort of 40s. She did Ringo's space outfit,
Really?
with all the little glass pieces on it. I used to love going to the shows, but it never occurred to me that I was going to pick up an instrument. And the couple instruments that I was forced to play, I hated, which was like piano and fucking recorder. And it just never turned me on. And then years later, I was introduced to the guitar by Steve Adler, and that was it, So it's really funny how all that stuff that was sort of brewing for the first, for my whole childhood and the beginning of my sort of teen years, all of a sudden turned into guitar.
It's going to have to be my last question, and it was a dare. Carly Rae Jepsen?
No.
Call Me Maybe?
That sounds familiar.
Here's my number, so call me maybe.
Yeah.
Do you know how to sing that one?
I don't like to sing.
I tried. That was the whole dare right there.
If I did sing, I wouldn't sing that.
Fucking phenomenal guitarist. Slash, thanks so much for talking. Thanks a lot.
It's nice talking.
22h, minuit. Laura Leishman sur le Mouv.